Ooh, Crusade for Greece. Last time this happened, we were not able to do much with it. But let's try it again, especially with as much money as we have. Where's the de jure boundaries here? I presume we're doing this. I'm offering to join, yes. Especially since my family member is calling this. Theodore. We're joining this crusade. Oh, he expelled the Jews. Pope Theodore from Rome. No Jews in Rome. Okay, so the war goal is the de jure Kingdom of Greece. The boundaries of which it looks like are all of this. So is this stuff? This is Anatolia. But it's, you know, all of this stuff in here. Okay, let's see what we can do this time. Last time, this was a struggle for us. We did some work, but we just couldn't raise that much. We couldn't raise as many troops as we can now. Whee! Let me give you all the spins by zooming in and out. Let's join them up. Everybody, come on in. Let's get a holy order or two here, too. Right? Why not? They'll probably join this themselves. But if if we can afford this, we might as well invite and command. The point is that we get to command them if we do this. Do I have enough ships to do that? Let's make sure I have enough ships to carry my troops plus... Hey, I said raise vassal levies. Yeah, so if we have enough ships... Oh, we have plenty of ships if we take all of our vassal ships. If we raise these holy orders, we can actually command them in battle instead of having them run around and do nonsensical things. So, I think we do want to do that. I think. Do we want to do all three of these? I don't know why we can't hire the Teutonic Order. Plus, it'll count towards our war score, or our contribution, instead of towards their own. So, yes, hiring you, and hiring you. That's an additional 15,000 troops. We might want to take these in two different sets of ships. Like, maybe we'll keep our holy orders separate. So, let's get rid of that one. So, here's our 3 holy orders. 15,000 troops. I'm going to send them up to Gowrie. Now we're going to have to raise all of our own boats here. Not necessarily all. How many of our own boats? Actually, we can leave these guys behind. Ooh, and Duke Macbeth of Galloway is joining as well. Who all has joined so far? Yeah, we're getting good participation. The King of Brittany, the Serene Doge of Venice, the Knights Hospitaller and Knights Santiago. Queen Mary of England. This is looking a lot better than the previous Crusades. And I think we have a good chance of producing the highest war score. That's a lot of boats. How do I highlight my boats? Let me highlight my boats. There we go. All the boats. Oh, the Knights Hospitaller come with their own boats. I see what's going on there. Maybe we may need all of those. Oh, I sent them the wrong way. That's what happened. How do I separate out? Oh no, the way I want to do this. I sent the wrong people to the wrong place. I wanted to keep all of the Knights Hospitaller and stuff in their own army. So we're going to do this. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Select unit. They're the ones we want up here. Here are the ones we want down here. And we can separate out the Knights Hospitaller boats as well and send them up to Gowrie. We may need more boats of our own. I bet we're hemorrhaging money. Oh, actually, we weren't losing that much yet. I think we actually do need these boats, though, as well. And we need a couple more boats if we raise the liege levies here. And maybe raise our liege levies here. And probably one more. There we go. It's a lot of boats. Having two separate sets here. Oh, you know what? We may need a little more even. More liege levies. 48? Just short still. So more. Okay, so who can we dismiss? We don't need 179. We can afford to dismiss about 25 or so of these. So let's separate out, keep their Knights Hospitaller ones. Disband those, and then we're good. Whew! This is a lot of troops. I actually need this set of boats to come to here. And that 18 will be enough. Okay, so you guys are commanded by various religious order people. Embark you and send you off. I think into the middle there. And then let's figure out who we want to be commanding these armies. I think we do want to send Prince Roderick. I think we do want to send Ulf. And honestly, I think we want to come do this too. Where are you going? Stay here. Oh, I didn't need to move them. Try to move them. We're not in a siege. I think this is who we want. That's the way we want this. And so now I'm still in this set and not commanding. That's good. I do want to bring the king. King, you're coming. Now we're losing 100 per month because of the boats. But this is going to be good. I have a good feeling about this crusade. We have enough troops alone that I think we can do a lot of work in this crusade. And we've got a lot of help. Did we just name a child Grouch? Grouch? Hey, none of that. Don't try to kill me. I made you air already. Yes, I forgive you. Don't do it again. We have a claim on the kingdom. So we set this up a while back. We now have a claim on the kingdom of Castile for somebody in our dynasty, if we want to push that at some point. Yeah, so here's their 16,000. We want our main force of 24,000, I believe, once it shows up, to engage their main force up here somewhere. Where's our Knights Hospitaller and stuff? Oh, they have another 21,000. Okay, so we're going to need everybody. Come up this way. We need everybody. We need as many troops as we can get into the same place. Is Dyrrhachion de jure part of Greece? Yes. Okay, so that's good, because that will help us. We got some stacks here. This should stop that force. And now let's dismiss all the boats. I'm surprised they are not stopping. I'm just going to slow the speed down so I can keep track of what's going to go on here. Okay, so there's our first wave. And this one will have a chance for the morale for the new month to kick in. Yes, I need your 14,000 troops, papacy. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We've got 36,000. They've got 35,900. We've got another 14,000 coming. This is a huge battle that's about to happen. I mean, we're cleaning up the first wave of forces here, but here comes the rest. When do you get here? There we go. Oh, man. Oh, man, and here's another 9,000 on the way from here. Here's another 14,000 on the way for them. There's the rest of theirs. We have a huge numerical advantage right now. There's another 1,000, 9,000. This 9,000's about to get here. 55,000 against 21,000. I think this is the biggest battle I've ever seen playing Crusader Kings 2. And we're winning easily, of course. I mean, 55,000 people. The center of the... I mean, our flanks have like 17,000 on this flank and 13,000 on that flank and 25,000 in the middle. I don't even want to know how many people are going to die in this battle. Oh my. So, here's the battle. The casualties. Change in war score 9%. Prestige gained 302.9 prestige. 454 piety. 15 military technology points from being in that battle. Our side had 60,000 troops total committed and lost 7,000. The other side, the Muslims, had 38,000 troops committed and lost 30,000. That is lovely. That is a crazy battle. So now we want to pursue them out, and I think we want to use our main force to do that. The one that has our king in it. And it looks like they're all going to Thessalia. So we'll chase them out of there, and then we're going to send the Knights Hospitaller down to besiege these other provinces. We should have the highest contribution here by far now, yeah. Because that was our troops that won that battle. We got help. I don't think we would have won without the help, but we were definitely over half of winning that battle. I can tick that up to 3. Actually, I was wrong about which way who was going, but that's okay because we still got this one. Here's another one. Another 87 prestige, or piety and 58 prestige. We killed another 6,000. This time they are going to Hellas, it looks like. Send our main troops that way. Oh my, oh my. There's another 24,000 of them coming. Wow. Okay, we wiped out that force. Where are they? They're gonna, it looks like they're heading in towards Hellas. Are they gonna wait here? This is the question. Are they gonna... Okay, they're gonna... Are they splitting? Okay, so they're sending half to Arda and half to Hellas. So if we try to pull into here, we get to Hellas on the 13th of January, which is not fast enough. If we come to here, we get to Arda on the 14th of January, which is fast enough. We would rather unite our forces here. So I'm going to send them into just Arta. And they're going to come to Arta too, it looks like. All of their troops to Arta, all of our troops to Arta. And they're doing the AI happy dance right now. I don't want to know how much our attrition is. They're going down to Hellas now. That's fine. If they want to go down there and fight, that's their deal. We're just going to besiege Arta. We do need to take a province here so we can get some ticking war score going. .15th. Okay, we can beat them back to... yeah, we can beat them back to Hellas here. Okay, let's marry her off to somebody. Is there anyone matrilineal? No, no one good. Duke of Iceland, why not? Okay, this is good. This is good. Somebody has captured... Okay, cool. That's good. That really helps the war score. I hope we stay on top here. Yeah, we're still well on top, but it looks like Venice is gaining on us. So we definitely want to make sure we win some more battles or take some more territory. Honestly, I'm okay with them trying to engage into us here. If they want to try to engage into us. We're slightly outnumbered, but it looks like they're not committing to it. They're trying to decide. They're involved in a lot of little AI tricks right now. And meanwhile, back at the ranch. Let's see. I may want to imprison her for this, just to keep her out of trouble. Ooh. What if I just ask her to end the plot? That was a little risky. I don't want to get into a war with her right now because I would probably have to buy mercenaries to deal with it. Our troops are indisposed. We're busy fighting the infidel. I'm keeping it at two clicks right now because we do need to keep our eye on various things. There's just enough troops. We have enough troops this time. This was the problem the last war, was there were not enough troops, and now there are. You know, like, they can go try to hunt down our stacks, but it's like we have people all over that are just causing them all kinds of trouble. And we want to keep our score at the highest of this group. And it looks like the Venice is still our biggest threat here, but as soon as we start winning sieges, it's going to really help. And we've got this siege, and we've got this siege, that are both going to go to us. And if we get Greece, that's going to be really cool. Scottish Greece. Looks like the Pope is working on you know, that's an option for us. We could try to rush these sieges. I'm hesitant to do that at this point. We'll keep an eye on our war score, war contribution. If it gets to be too low, we may start doing that. Donata. She turned out okay. So I'm just going to let her stay in the realm for now. Let's rush this one, since we're close anyway. Ooh, yeah, we're losing ground to Brittany. Okay, this person we captured, not significant. We will ransom her just for a little bit of money because we're losing some money. I think we rushed this one too. This is our Holy Order army, so it's fine for us to just rush with them. We are losing a lot of them doing this, but that's fine. They get reinforcements pretty regularly. Okay, that's another siege one. We still are just on top. Let's come maybe join this battle. In fact, let's leave that force here and then use our bigger force to join that battle. Here we go. Oops. Didn't want to do that. Don't take me back to England. Show me this battle. Now that we showed up, it should be an easy win. There we go. That's another huge prestige and piety gain. Another big group of tech points. And our war contribution is now way, way up on top. I think we pursue them out. Where are they going? Corinthos. They're all going to Corinth. This is lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. This is what we wanted. Seizing our opportunities. And we are fighting this one alone, so that's a bunch more war score for us, and a bunch more contribution. Another 2,000. Now we can go into Athens, follow them further. Our war contribution is 18.6% of the total, which is by far the plurality. Mary of England's the next most. And she's well behind us, and we're about to get another siege one. Yeah, our percentage is actually going up right now. Now they're all going to Euboea. Keep chasing them. Just don't die, Mr. King. And now we captured Patikos in Hellas. I think we just keep sieging with that force. And keep chasing with this one. Nope, there's been a bunch of notifications. Oh, it's all just about sieges. Yeah, and we got Brave. I think now we just siege. Look at that. And we keep our eyes out for another large stack. I mean, now they don't have nearly as many overall. Yeah, that's going to be a win. It is going to help England's war score. War contribution. We just have to keep our eye on that kind of stuff. Ooh, that was a... Oh, no, it wasn't. Oh, these guys do have a son, though, Lachlan. So Lachlan's the one. We need to make sure Lachlan gets a good education when he comes of age, or when he comes of the age to give him an education, because he's the person who's going to inherit the Kingdom of England, and then potentially also inherit the Kingdom of Scotland. So if he has a good education, that's really good, because if he doesn't have a good education, it might be hard to hold those two kingdoms for us. He's more likely to make enemies. So we're going to want to give him as good an education as we possibly can once he's 6. England was catching up with us there. They are in a battle. That's, I think, probably part of why. Oh, wow, they might overtake us. Don't overtake us, England. They just overtook us. Maybe these sieges will, once they're done with that battle, will be enough. Whew, they're putting some distance, too. What I'm going to do is divide this in half and send the other half. No, not both. Send one of them to Corinth. So this one is still in good hands, and that one's fine. Or actually even to Demetrius. I love that it shows messages that you're when you're talking about messages, but it doesn't show for whatever reason. Let's actually try to finish off this force of theirs. It seems not to want to show messages about the game or something. Okay, now we're getting our score back up. We're going to overtake England again. Yes! It's a fight. No, stay out of this, England. I've got it under control. It's under control. Leave us alone. We can do it ourselves. We don't want your help. Okay. Who's in charge of this siege? England is in charge of this siege? Well, we don't want to be a part of it then. Oh, you know what we should do? Actually, we should send this... Let's send this army north. Well, first of all, let's send it up here. And that way we can head off whatever their next group of fighters is. That'll get us more war score more quickly. I listen to a range of music. I grew up being a jazz pianist, so there's a lot of jazz in my background. And I have my little electric piano sitting here right next to the keyboard. There's a keyboard next to the keyboard. I play a little bit of classical and I listen to a lot of classical. I really got into classical music when I was in college. I actually conducted the orchestra, a chamber orchestra, kind of, for some musicals. But I conducted a little bit in college and did a fair amount of studying music. I actually wrote my senior thesis in college on Beethoven. These days I've actually gotten a lot into, and this was a surprising turn for me, but I've gotten a lot into electronic music lately. I really like the Glitch Mob, for example. I've been listening to a lot of them. But it's a range. My dad was a big rock music fan. Rush was his favorite band, so I grew up, when I was growing up, I heard a lot of rock. It's definitely a range. But I think my heart will always be, in large part, kind of jazz. That's what I prefer to play, jazz and funk. I was in a funk band in college, too. One of my favorite bands is the Bad Plus, contemporary bands. Michel Camilo, he's a pianist I really like. Okay, so now we're going to come up here and siege up here. Okay, and we've got that siege going now. And I think we're gaining points faster, than England right now, which that's the key. As long as they don't get into any big battles and steal the prestige here, we're going to be okay. And this is going to be, this is going to be a win. This is going to be a win, this Crusade. I'm pretty confident. And we're gonna get Greece, this means. Which I'm not sure what to do with Greece if we get Greece, but we're gonna have it. Oh, I'm paused. I'm like, why is the war score not changing? Probably because we were paused. I think we can probably tick it back up here. She's impressive. We would definitely like to keep her in the realm. Anyone we can marry her to matrilineally? Who's not in our family? Anybody who is in our family who it would make sense to marry her to? Not really. So again, we'll just not do whatever there. Santa Cruz and Monterey Symphony. I actually haven't seen those. I've been up and seen the San Francisco Symphony a couple times, but I have not been down to the Santa Cruz or Monterey orchestras. Sorry, Earl Thomas. You're greedy. If you declare war on me right now, I don't know what I'm going to do about it. But whoops. I have the feeling the King of Norway is not going to be happy about that. Sorry, King of Norway. But it's really important that we steal Orkney from you. Uh-oh, they're involved in England's involved in a big battle. We're just gonna keep an eye here. Yeah, they're gaining score. Okay, now they're not gaining score. They won that battle. Okay, cool. But they actually pushed some of the troops into us, which is great, because that means we're going to get score from that. It's like it's a horse race going on here between us and England. To see who gets the highest war score. It is so close, too. And the war is almost over. Yeah, I agree. It's pretty remarkable. I mean, I'm a huge... I wouldn't have written my senior thesis on Beethoven if I wasn't a huge Beethoven fan. And he does some amazing things with that it's hard to appreciate in recording. Like in the Fifth Symphony, there's this great moment where there's like kind of back and forth across the stage, basically, which it's really hard to appreciate when you hear it on a recording. Even a recording on a really nice sound studio, it's still not the same kind of thing. And it's the combination of the coordination of the orchestra with the shape of the stage and all of that. And Beethoven was way ahead of his time in terms of thinking about stuff like that. Oh my, this is so close. Oh no, we're going to lose more prestige and more relations with Norway. Look, we're within like 0.5% of each other, us and England, in terms of our contribution. Sorry, still. Are we getting ticking war score here? No. It's all from battles and occupation. I think we've got this, though. Now we're outpacing them still. I think the fact that we're besieging 3 separate provinces is helping us. Oh, and now we've got an actual battle going on that we're involved in. Okay, since we... that's a tricky decision. It's a tricky decision with her because she is really good. Let's search... I don't want to have to take too long of a break from this war because it's about to end, but let's search our realm and see if we can't find someone who wants to get married. Who's got some good stats. Like somebody like Walter is not bad. Or Walter. Or actually, why not Radulf? I really like Radulf here. See if we can arrange a marriage. Where's Radulf? And where is this lady who wants to get married and who's pestering me about it? Agatha. Will they do matrilineal? Why not? She's unimportant, but he's just your steward. Okay, well, so here's what we're going to do instead. We're going to invite a noble to court. Ugh, that's a lot of money. What was her name again? What's your name, honey? Am I searching just men right now? Yes, that's why she's not showing up. Show me women. We have a lot of impressive women in this realm. Agatha. Okay, Neil is good enough. I'm going to say Neil's good enough. Matrilineal. There we go. Problem solved. And meanwhile... Yeah, now we're way up. We're way up. 3% ahead. And the war's at 100%. The war's at 100%. Oh my lord. Look at this. This is going to be management hell. Oh no. Oh no. King Africa the Cruel has created the titled Kingdom of Greece. The Second Catholic Crusade for Greece has ended. Pope Theodore IV won. Jesus has granted King Africa of Scotland victory in the crusade for Greece against Caliph Abianos. Pope Theodore IV has called for a month of celebration across the whole Christian world. And that Pope, what I love about this. This is part of what I love about this. There's several things I love about this. One of them is that we now have 133 high priority messages, 141 colonies in our domain. One very strong claim on the county of Orkney. Oh yeah, that was from a while back. We're still thinking about Orkney, by the way. And what I was going to say that I love about this, most of all, is that the Pope is a member of our dynasty. We answered his call for the Crusade. It's like a storybook in here. And then he granted us Greece after we successfully led the Catholic world in a crusade, liberating Greece from the Muslim heretics. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beyond my wildest expectations for what could have happened during this save. I'm so excited. Even though it means we're going to have to spend the next 10 minutes or more figuring out what the hell to do with our 141 new holdings. We also got a lot of prestige and piety out of this. King Africa the Cruel, you are a pious, pious man, even though you impale people. Ah, glorious. Glorious, glorious. I'm going to make a save here. So glorious. King Africa has become King of Greece. So let's look at our new territory. This is not insignificant amount of territory we just gained. Oh, this changes our game big time.